All right, so this is Dante. He's been with me for many years. He's going to be my AccuModel and assistant here as I go through the different points on the 12 regular meridians. There are 361 of them throughout the year. I'm going to cover the location and the function. So if you desire to learn about it and apply it, grab a crystal or use your fingers for chi transmission. You can either use your middle of your palm to transmit chi by opening it up slightly so that that dip is more prominent and allowing chi to transmit out that location, or you can focus the chi with the tip of a finger or two. Usually the first or second is best. All right, so if you have a crystal, you can use that too, or you can do your chi field. So what I'm going to do is start with the lung meridian. The lung meridian originates right above the navel, basically, and then it descends and connects to the large intestines. Lung and large intestines are both metal element in Chinese medicine. They are products of your perception of reality. The mind, which is air, and represented by the swords in Tarot, solidifies and crystallizes into a form reality through metal. So as we inspire, taking in the air, and exhale, creating an internal and external projected reality and create boundaries of space-time. So the lung and the large intestines are fascinating as partners, like spouses, one yin, one yang, or one zang, one fu. So one means hollow and one means full. So one's relatively more yin, more feminine because it's more solid, and one's more yang, more masculine because it's more empty. So like fire and water. Anyway, the lung itself is considered more yin, and its partner, the large intestines, where the channel descends into, connects and rises again, connects with both meridians. Now these channels run bilateral. Internally they go and hit both lungs, and then it rises again, and then through the throat it then connects over, and then the first point that's treatable arises if you go into the first intercostal space. So right here is your suprasternal notch. If you go down, you have your sternum. And if you go to the side, you'll find your first intercostal space. As you go, so first of all, this midline here is a Ren meridian. It's the innermost yin, or you could say it's the mother meridian. That's not in the regular ones, it's part of the extras. So we're going to use that as a guide, and we're going to go approximately 6 sun. This is 1 sun. It's a proportional body measurement. You could say it's an inch, or, whatever system you use of measurement. This is your proportion for your body. So this for me is 1 sun, 1 body measurement. And I could put 6 sun together and travel the intercostal space and end up, as I follow it, I could measure it or I could just feel it. And I prefer feeling. I go and follow the intercostal space, and then I end up at the outermost area. Right here on me is approximately 6 sun, whether it looks like this or not. And this is lung 1. Lung 1 treats acute conditions of the lung. So anything like cough or asthma, or just restriction or blockage or pain or whatever you've got going on over there. So you would, if you want to use your hand to generate energy, so here I'm going to go through these first 2 fingers. I'm going to focus the chi on this point and just give this space my loving attention. Here, the lung meridian, the lung itself corresponds to the corporeal soul, the soul of the formed body, the ancestral soul. The lung and the large intestines as partners in that, husband and wife of the corporeal soul, are the spaces where grief is processed for your ancestry. So respiratory and digestive problems associated with large intestines and lung, whether it was in your own body and the grief of this body or your ancestral body from your family. These meridians are for this. and I will share a Tarot Meridian clock that I made based on the Tarot in Chinese medicine that show the correspondences through specifically the lung channel, as I matched up Chinese medicine as best as I could with astrology, Western astrology, for the Magician and the Lovers. The innermost aspect is a channel of the divine, and the Lovers are the harmony of the masculine and feminine, the self that is mated rather than divided. And if you hold a point, if you don't want to use Qi, I'm pretty much using pressure and Qi, you hold a point for at least 90 to 120 seconds to cause a deep reset. And you should notice like just a nice relaxation for anything that's acute. And I'm going to show you on Dante. I'm making sure that one side is written in Chinese and one is written in English. So here is the lung meridian. This is lung 1 where I'm showing you, and then it will rise and then it will go down the arm all the way until you get to the inside of the thumb, and it has another branch that actually goes on the radial aspect as well, which isn't treated, it doesn't have any points on it, of the index finger, but it will eventually terminate here. And there are 11 points on the lung channel. That's lung 1, and I will share more so you can spend time really getting to know your points in one video after another. Blessings.